and not spilling all over you. Now, there's a couple other differences. Inside this fuel cell is foam that's going to keep the fuel from sloshing around in the vehicle, and every single one of you that runs a Jazz, or any other for that matter, fuel cell that's got foam in it, it breaks down with regular gasoline and clogs up your fuel filter. I can't even tell you how many races I've both been involved in, and announced, and they're having fuel problems. And most of the time, that's from the fuel breaking down the foam and clogging up your fuel filter. The ATL foam, and even if you have a Jazz, you can call these guys up, you can get some foam from them, it will not break down. And I can't emphasize enough how important that is. I've personally taken the foam out of my Jazz fuel cell and don't run it. You can call ATL, you can get foam from them. So, top quality product, both from the foam, keep you from sloshing, but all the technology really is right here in the bladder and keeping the integrity. Another thing, this is particular fuel cell, as you can see, my little earpiece falling out here, custom made for Pirate 4x4. This is going into Lance's new building an Ultra 4 car. We're going to use it for pre-running in Baja. Safety, a huge concern. It's going to be a 3-seat car. He's going to have his wife and kid with him. Don't want to take any chances. Inside the fuel cell, and you can see all the different connections. This is pretty crazy. Inside, these are the connections. We're running the fuel pumps inside, and the reason that we do that is to keep them cool. You run an external fuel pump, you're going to battle heat constantly. And even with the higher end like Aeromotive stuff that have the outer casing that run fuel around them, you just can't get enough fuel to keep the pump cool. So we're putting the pumps inside the fuel cell, and there's actually a sump built inside so that when you're off camber, it's holding a little, I guess, bowl of fuel, if you will, that the pumps and the pickup are put into. And as you can see, we've got our intrinsically safe, which means it won't spark and blow you up, unlike some 747s that recently went down. And all of your, I guess, aerospace fittings, which, you know, the Jazz product has as well. And, you know, I guess basically it's a top quality product. No measure has been passed up or missed to keep you safe. So that's really the difference between, I guess, what we're calling fuel cells. I like to call them gas containers because they're going to carry your fuel, but they're not the safest thing in the world if you get in a heavy accident. Your ATL brand fuel cell, these guys have been building fuel cells for the aerospace industry really from the start. They're the ones that took the technology out of World War II and brought it up to the modern era. They build them for everybody from NASA to Boeing and you name it. These guys are the leaders in the field. You want to be safe? Yeah, you're going to pay a pretty penny to get one of these, but you can rest assured that from NASCAR to FIA to Paris-Dakar, top professional racers running this product in